Idgaf Metal back with another video. What is going on, guys? Coming outside of the House of Gains on this beautiful, glorious Saturday, man. I was in there just hitting squats, getting the weight up, getting the reps up, and just defeating that little inner baby boy that's in there that just wanted to sleep on this lovely Saturday and sit by the pool and sip martinis. Yeah, man. So what am I talking about today, man? I was thinking about something while I was in there, right? Dude, I was ripping some good tunes, man. Dude, I'm still pretty hyped up on Lord Humongous and Morton Red. I was thinking about the concert, right? And that song, I Killed 3 People with a Crowbar, is so fucking good, dude, man. You want to talk about a great song to, like, lift to and stuff like that, or just to, like, hype you up? I was listening to that. Throwing Cars at People on Coke with Thor by Full Blown AIDS, Seth Putnam's other band. Absolutely killer stuff. I was ripping From Beyond by Massacre, one of the first extreme metal albums I ever bought, and I sold it like a moron. That's why I always tell people not to sell their collections. But yeah, man, I was in there ripping some of that, and then some Revenge too, dude, just because I ain't over it yet, bruh. I love goddamn the war, you know, because I don't know, it matches every day. Every day is war, baby. So I was in there letting it rip, letting it have it, and I was thinking about something, man. I'm like, yeah, dude. So basically, long story short, is as I was listening to the Mordant Red stuff, that song, I ripped that a couple of times. I Killed 3 People with a Crowbar. I was thinking back to the concert, and dude, I was actually trying to get a interview between Mordant Red and Lord Humongous, and dude, what I wanted to ask them about, man, had literally very little to do with music, man. I didn't end up getting it just because, dude, they seem busy, dude. You know how it is for these bands, man, when they're on tour, dude. I felt bad even asking. Actually, Lord Humongous was cool about it. He was like, dude, oh yeah, dude, like, you know, let me know. I forget what he said exactly, but it was something funny. But regardless, man, I was like, I wanted to talk to him and Mordant Red about not really much music related shit, man. You know what I miss talking about and hearing stories about is like, what you would hear, like the Motley Crue guys and you know, Ozzy Osbourne, all that shit. You know, I don't so for preference, those guys I think are as in like the OG 80s rock stars, I think they're all pieces of shit. But that being said, man, you know what was fun about them? I liked hearing the road stories, the life stories, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll stories, and that's what I wanted to ask, because goddamn, dude, sometimes, man, metal these days, it's a whole lot of, it almost feels like it's for smarty pantses or like know-it-alls and brainiacs and shit sometimes, man. Sometimes this shit just feels like a goddamn pissing contest between nerds. I'm like, where's the sex, drugs, and rock and roll, goddamn it? And that's what I wanted to ask those guys about, you know what I mean? I wanted to know, like, the nitty, I wanted to know the dirt, you know, bringing up the Motley Crue and shit again. Yeah, I wanted to know the dirt. I want the scoop, you know, what's actually going on? What's life like for you guys? What's the road like? Yeah, tell me the grease. I want to know the greasy shit that feels like rock and roll, you know. And this goes back into my whole philosophy on the shit, right? What is it that I like about metal and all that crap to begin with, man? Dude, it's not having a plethora of infinite bands to like fanboy over like a little girl does with fucking a One Direction or some shit. Dude, that's not really my bag, man. That's not my gig. I am not the guy who wants to, like, I don't know, like, dude, and this comes from a place of respect. So hear me out a little bit. All the bands that I really love, dude, you know, the ones that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, shit like The Corpses, Revenge, dude, all you know, try Blasphemy, who I've been just, again, this year, it's just been pretty much on repeat. I don't know why. I've been so heavy back on that. But, dude, I feel bad moving through bands so fast. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad just blowing through bands, you know what I'm saying? I really don't want to do that, and it feels like I'm cheaping the bands out, and I'm not really getting the full picture, dude. Like, I'm still, dude, ripping the, you know, when me and the wife, especially at night when we're just chilling, I'm still ripping the Lurking Corpses shit pretty much over and over again, dude. It's just so good, especially for the summer, man. Summerween, baby. If you didn't see that video of my Summerween music recs, go check that out, you know. But yeah, dude, I would like to know more as far as like the rock world goes. Take Mordant Red, for example, dude. When I watch his videos, my favorite shit, and this is one of the things, I will get to talk to him. I'm looking forward to talking to him at Dead by Dog. 'Cause, dude, some of my favorite shit of his really has less to do with, like, his music recs and favorite, you know, artists and picks and stuff like that. It's almost like, yeah, that's cool too, man, but, like, I don't know, bro, like, yeah, we're all, it's just music, man. We're all just looking into our own favorites, finding everyone finds their own shit their own way. What I really want to know is, like, dude, what's your life like? You know, why do you do this? Why do you do the rock and roll that you do? My favorite videos of Mordant Reds are always the ones where he's like, yeah, I like the slow ones where it's either like him just like, they're like those ambient videos where he's just going through his collection, throwing something on, sipping coffee. I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick, man. I actually enjoyed that. Or when he's telling stories, I like that story he told about the damn, who was it? ZZ Top. He saw some dude in a truck and he was getting all pissed. He was like, look, this motherfucker thinks he's ZZ Top. Even the license plate says ZZ Top. He pulls up to the truck and it actually is ZZ Top. And he's like, lessons in stoicism. Don't be getting worked up over shit. I'm like, see, that's like good applicable stuff to life, right? Like, that's what I want to know about. I want to know, you know, like, I wonder if these guys get like groupies or something, you know, like on the road. Like, do they, do they partake in drugs? Do they do the sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing anymore? That is what I'm curious about, you know, especially with these modern bands, man. Like, I don't know what that like underground really looks like. I assume it doesn't look like the Hated in the Nation Gigi Allen documentary. You know what I mean? Where these people are like getting it, like, it's not quite like that, right? But like, don't you wonder, like, do these guys ever get into bar fights? Do they ever, like, fucking have crazy fans just, you know, that they ever get into fist fights with on stage, or people who break gear? I always do. I'm always like, holy shit, when someone has the balls to, like, walk up to the mic stand or some shit when an artist is singing or something like that, and they grab it and they're, like, trying to make it there. I'm always like, dude, man, fuck, dude, leave the guy alone while he's trying to sing or do whatever, you know? It's crazy, but the point is, man, I wonder more about, and not just the music, but like what's right outside the music. What's the human being under the music doing, you know? And sometimes, dude, it's like I talk about on this channel a lot, man. I get tired of like the, so you haven't heard of this? Oh, that's weird. But you're a fan of this, so like it's weird that you haven't. It's like, I don't give a fuck, you know, God damn it. Like, it's not what this shit's really about to me, man. It's about a vibe and energy, going out there, kicking some fucking ass, dude, getting in the gym, hitting those goddamn squats, dude, getting yourself jacked up, throwing on the tune skis, you know, and then just fucking rocking and rolling in your immediate life, you know? What are you doing? Again, Buff Metal, dude. The OG point of the channel was to link philosophy and fucking metal, dude, and it's all about, you know, living the metal and chasing that, like, that energy, right? What's the thing that's going to give back to you? And dude, like, if I found this lately too, man, my collection's gotten pretty fucking big, dude. It's pretty fucking big, and I do not have the time. I literally do not have the time to sit and listen to everything I want to listen to. And again, that goes back into my whole, like, don't overbuy, don't fucking, because then again, shit sits on the shelf and you end up like not what do you call it, not giving it your time, giving it your attention. And it's like you kind of feel like a poser. There's definitely a few bands like that where I'm like, man, I feel bad. I really wanted to give these guys a shot, but I'm still fucking cranking Lurking Corpses or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And I don't really care to switch it up yet, you know? So yeah, man, that's really the point of the video, is just like, I don't know, man, the pissing contest. Check me out of it, bruh. Come and tell me about your life. Tell me some funny story. Dude, like, I would love for, like, what's your worst show story? What's something gross or something weird that happened at a show, or something funny, dude? It's like I was saying, I don't think many people saw this video, so I'll tell it again. I'll probably tell it a third time because I like the story so much. But at that show, the Lord Humongous Mordant Red Split show, dude, me and some kid were outside. Some nuns were walking by, and the kid, I go, yo, tell them nuns have no fun, you know? And the kid, Zooboat on Instagram, dude, he looks at me and just sticks up his middle finger at the nuns, and he's going, nuns have no fun. And then me and him are both yelling. We're going, nuns have no fun. Fuck, you know, fuck you know, and dude screaming at nuns as they're walking by the show, dude. It was hilarious, man. But that's that shit, man, dude. That's like a rock and roll moment. Give me some rock and roll moments, dude. Tell me some funny shit. I'm looking for more character than I am dorks, dude. You know what I mean? I like characters in my metal. So anyways, my phone died because it's too hot in this car, but that's all I had for this goddamn video. Give me some funny rock and roll stories. What is it that you enjoy about the extreme and the underground? Is it just nerding out about shit, which I do like doing too? Or is it the fucking crazy shit, the zany, the out there, the far, the bizarre? Let me know!